ladies and gentlemen, they are still trying to pressure Kyrie for an apology. And he said he's not apologizing. And I don't know what he's apologizing for. And they keep coming and talking about, for tweeting that anti Semitic movie. First of all, we are a Shemitic people. Those of you, I said this before, I'll say it again, called us colored, Negroes, African Americans, Black. We are a Shemitic people. So, how the hell can we be anti Semitic? See, that only flies with people that don't know their history. And unfortunately, it is still far too many among our group that don't know their history. And you would probably go out there and apologize. So, he once again had a second interview and over sending out the tweet for Negroes, I'm sorry, Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, Irving refused to say that he was sorry. And he refused and said that he didn't hold any anti Semitic beliefs, which he can't because he is a Shemitic man. He is. So Irving was cut off by Nets PR after just 6 minutes of answering questions. I didn't mean to cause any harm, Irving said. I'm not the one that made the documentary. You are really the press, the media, the team owner, and all of you are really the ones that are putting this movie on the map. After days and days of going over this whole thing with Kyrie, you probably piqued a lot of people's curiosity. And some of our people that didn't know who they are will now learn who they are. And it's going to open a lot of doors that you probably did not intend to open, but it will. And even people that are not Hebrew are going to get curious and watch that documentary now. And it's your own fault for blasting this in the media when this could have been dealt with behind the scenes. He didn't post that. Y'all act like he stood in the middle of the basketball arena and told everybody about the documentary. He did this on his own time. But since you made it public, that documentary is probably going to go off the charts now. You can thank yourselves for that. So, Irving repeatedly echoed the language in his joint statement with the ADL on Wednesday, saying he took responsibility for retweeting while sidestepping a direct apology. More than once, he directed the conversation back to slavery in America and racism against Black people without clarifying why it was relevant to question about his beliefs about the Jewish community. Ladies and gentlemen, this is happening because we have finally reached the right time to have this conversation. This is the right time for this to be in the forefront. Kyrie's face is there because, he's famous enough to give it attention. But the conversation is, at the end of the day, is about us claiming who we are and claiming our heritage. They don't want us doing this. So Kyrie has become that whipping post that they're going to use to battle the rest of us on this matter. That's what it's all about. That's what they're upset the most about the documentary, that the melanated people are coming forward to say who we are. So they're going to browbeat Kyrie over this whole thing, but it's really about all of us that stand on that belief. So Irving, he was asked twice whether he holds anti Semitic beliefs, and he answered the same way both times. I cannot be anti Semitic if I know where I came from, he said. There you go. The documentary, listen, this is how I know it's about us. This is how I know. Irving promoted advances. Listen to what they're saying. The false and anti Semitic thesis that Black people are the chosen ones. Didn't I tell y'all this days ago? Didn't I tell y'all this days ago? They don't want to believe that we are the actual chosen people. They don't want to believe it, and they don't want it said. They don't want it spoken about. They don't want to hear us talking about it online, offline. They want this to go away. We are in the final days. We're in the time of revelations where things will be revealed. They don't want this, y'all. And it's for obvious reasons they don't want this. They're not saying it's not true. They don't want you talking about it. And the media, they don't want you talking. Even the ones that are not Jewish, they don't want you talking about it either. Now, they haven't said one thing that debunks us knowing that we are the real Hebrews. They're just putting it out here in the media. But I told y'all, this is really not about Kyrie. It's about coming at all of us that know we are chosen people. We know it. That's what it's all about. And this thing has grown so big, it has grown worldwide. And, fighting Kyrie on this is really technically going to get you nowhere on this issue. He's just one person. It's not going to get you too far. I mean, there's only a few things you can do to him. And if you go and do those things, we're going to know you got something to hide. We're going to know. So, anyway, Irving said some things were questionable, but, you know, I think some of the criticism, he said he wasn't really sure about that. But it doesn't diminish him knowing who he is. We just got people that don't agree with some of the things in there, but how does that diminish us knowing who we are? It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what your status is in this world because everything is changing. Everything is changing, and you can't stop it from happening. Everything is changing. This is why 2019 was the last time you saw what appeared to be normal to you. You haven't seen that anymore. Worldwide, this planet has not been the same since your last normal in 2019. From that point moving forward, it hasn't been the same for you. It doesn't matter what country you're in, it hasn't been the same. And it's not going back. We are not moving backwards, we're only moving forward. Okay. So, less than an hour before Irving spoke, the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver, who is Jewish, released a statement. So, he was blasting Kyrie for not apologizing. I don't know what he's apologizing for. And I'm sure he's not the only one that has tweeted about that documentary. Y'all, and you also notice something else. Look at how hard they're going at. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, you know what they want from Kyrie? They want him to denounce the documentary, and they also want him to denounce what he is, which is a chosen Hebrew. That's what they want. They want him to back away from the whole thing, including what he refers to himself as. Again, this is not a fight about Kyrie. It is a fight against Hebrew everywhere. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this latest video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.